We are on the line of position 157-337. We'll repeat this message on 6210 kilocycles. We are now running north and south, said Amelia Earhart. She then disappeared over Howland Island, which is located in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Amelia Earhart was a pilot who tried to circumnavigate the world. She was also a mentor and an advocate for women's equality. In 1920, Amelia's father arranged a flight for his daughter. The pilot, Frank Hawks, took Amelia on the flight. Afterwards, Amelia was inspired to fly, so she decided to take flying lessons from another pilot, Nita Snook. Amelia also learned how to fly by watching military pilots train when she was a nurse. After she gained her flying license, she was offered a trip across the Atlantic on April 1928 by a man named Hilton H. Rayleigh. Amelia accepted the offer, and on June 3, 1928, Amelia rode as a passenger across the Atlantic. Unfortunately, it was disastrous because there was a storm and the pilot was drunk, but it inspired Amelia even more to fly. Amelia's manager, G.P. George Palmer Putnam, helped her on her other flights. He was also Amelia's husband. G.P. found money to buy equipment for her plane until she disappeared on her last flight. Amelia mastered being a pilot quickly. In 1921, Amelia gained her flying license from the National Aeronautics Association. In 1928, after the Friendship incident where they had to emergency land, Amelia became the first woman to cross the Atlantic. A year later, Amelia became the first woman to fly as a pilot over the Atlantic solo. Amelia broke and set records. For example, she set the altitude record for autogyros, which are planes at 18,451 feet. She was also the first person to fly from Honolulu to Oakland non-stop. Unfortunately, when she set that record, it was only a few years from the day she went missing. Please take bearing on us and repeat in half hour. I will make noise and microphone about 100 miles out, Amelia whistled. Those were some of the last few words Amelia said before she vanished. Amelia was one of the greatest aviators in the early 20th century. She inspired many people to become pilots, and she inspired many women to support women's rights. Amelia Earhart was definitely a woman ahead of her time.